The early 2000s, that really was what turned the corner for this franchise and allowed them to expand the way they have to handle events like this.
And Mark Murphy said a couple of weeks ago before the bus tour that this is kind of his final swan song. What has he meant to this area, to this organization before he retires?
Well, I think he had a hard act to follow in Bob Harlan, who was just a tremendous steward of the organization, but Mark has followed him just seamlessly. He's been wonderful in terms of the way he engages with the public. He's so good in the media, all the different things you look for in a CEO of the Packers, because it's an organization of the people. You know, the people own it. And he's been great on the business side, obviously, but also keeping the football side among the best in the league.
Now let's talk a little draft. It was super cool to talk to some of the draft prospects this morning, some of the biggest names in college football. Do you have a couple of guys that are going to be on the board when the Packers are picking that you like? Not all of them will be. There's some special names that were there today.
Yeah, you know, the guy I'd really like to see is Tet McMillan, the wide receiver, but I think they'd have to move up to get him, and I don't think that's probably going to happen. Matthew Golden's a guy a little undersized for what the Packers like in receivers, but the fastest player in the draft.
What do you think of the Packers roster right now? We were talking to Brian Gutekunst on Monday, and he said he thinks the team can go out there and win. Do you think this draft is going to help them get over the hump, or do you think they can draft a guy and just let him sit like they always do?
Well,